Hey guys, Big Bear Ballin here, hopping into my warship, and I just wanted to show you all some replays. I said I'd make another video today, so here I am. No live battles. I've just been grinding a lot today trying to get to Legendary. I'm getting close, but I had a couple losses here. You know, the 1 second loss is always hurt. And Major Azul is always a great player, so I'm getting closer, but the Legendary people tend to beat me still. So wanted to show a few different attacks on a few different style bases. So we'll do these three first, and they're all different styles, and 217 on all of them. Looking at the tech tree, I got the troop health and the troop damage. I'm still waiting on the proto and then the critters and going back and filling in defense and stuff. But I wanted to show you basically 145 to 2 minutes was winning up until rank 25, and then all of a sudden this base people started putting up like 2 minutes 20 seconds, 2 minutes 10 seconds in rank 25 and higher. So I hit like a giant wall where I had to change my whole strategy basically. Basically you want to come in from this right side. So let's show a little bit of an attack. We'll start with this one. Let's see which style this was. So this one's popular. I haven't seen it as much, but generally I'm going to say 2 boats of Seekers for these two. Would have been 3 if I didn't have troop damage yet, just to make sure I took it out. But since I do have the troop damage, I can just use 2 boats. And right away I'm just shocking some of the stuff that's going to be a bit of an issue. I got a nice shock there with the shock launcher, rocket launcher, and a couple cannons, which are going to pick off these heavies. So notice the shock blaster here was picking off my bombardiers, and I started to take out these boom mines because those were going to pick off a couple bombardiers as well. So just trying to protect the side, and you can see I've got a lot of troops in front, and now I'm just keeping these guys safe over here on the right, making sure the grappler doesn't pull them in. Then you want to flare all these troops over here because there's nothing really else for them to do, right? And then we're going to drop a couple boats of heavies over here. So I clear a boom mine, and that right side's good now. There's barely any defense. I've got a lot of troops in front, so that's going to be fine. Get a couple boats of Seekers out, and we're going to put a shock on there. And then I didn't quite have another one yet, but I got one on the Doom Cannon before they got hit. And that should give them just enough time to take out that engine room. You're going to smoke them across. Hitting that boom mine's fine. And then we'll keep the Doom Cannon under, because the machine gun and the flamethrower and the cannon will hit, but they're not going to hit as hard as the Doom Cannon does. So had some extra GB from my troops up top, just taking that out. So it's a little safer having the 3 boats, but with the 2 you can still get it done. Especially if there's no Doom Cannon over there. That's an easy takeout for 2 boats of Seekers. So we'll hop into this one, different style. So this is the other a Clumped style. Most of the time they actually don't have rocket launcher or like any sort of long-range defensive cover over here. It's just cannon, machine gun, or flamethrower, and they might have a rocket launcher here, but there's a dead spot right in that area. So I'm flaring 1 boat of the cryo bombardiers over right off the start, and then I'm shocking these the shock launcher and the shock blaster to allow Bullet to get up front. Now I do sometimes BART out that grappler so Bullet stays right in the front and he can just keep shock knuckling things, but I actually forgot. You can see I tried to do it, but I was a little late, and it grabs Bullet. But it got taken out, and then Bullet turned around and did some awesome shock knuckles back this way, which was great. So it actually worked out really well. He got the shock blaster here, and he's making all these defenses focus on him while I've got the line of heavies over here. You want to be always wary of this rocket launcher, so I end up BARTing that out eventually. And the reason I started on the right was because there were 3 rocket launchers over there and the shock blaster. So I wanted to get that stuff gone first, so then once I got over here, there's really nothing that can hit my cryo bombardiers now with the critters going and everything. So they already took up that side, and then I'm just going to help GBE some of these defensive buildings so they start targeting the engine rooms here. So that was a pretty good time there. You can come in from the right here too, from this way, but what's going to happen is your bombardiers are going to all fan out to the top here, and sometimes there's rocket launchers up here that you're going to have to BART out along with the grappler. So I still like coming from the front a little bit better. Going into this one, so this is the typical style attack. Basically what's happening now is people are flaring this building, and then they're dropping troops on the right, and then you're also dropping these troops here to come this way. Always want to BART out that Doom Cannon because it's going to pick off your heavies quickly, and then you drop Kavan on the right here. Now there is a faster way even still where you can delay drop a couple bombardiers and Kavan this way and do a couple second winds, and they'll all run up to the middle while you've got troops going up the right, and that can get you as fast as like 220, 225 because it happened to me a few times, but it's a lot risky, and if you don't get the drop right, your attack could fizzle if they don't split the way you want or if Kavan doesn't go where you want them to. So that's the tough part with this one. And it's definitely easier dropping from the left. I can win all the time, and I usually get anywhere from 140 to 155. But if you need a faster time, you've got to drop on this right side on these bases to put up a good enough time. And it's a little sketchy. You don't have a lot of troops remaining over here. You're low on GBE. You're just hoping for second wins. But if you can just do a few shocks here and there, and these bombardiers can keep the rocket launchers cryoed, then as long as you've got a few troops, you should be able to take out that middle part still. Okay. So, and then let's do this one. I didn't have a fast time on this one, but this is the other style. And I've gotten this one as fast as about 210 remaining. But with the extra defenses down here, it just takes a little bit of extra time. So I'm still having to drop all my troops over there. I always BART out that rocket launcher, just because the last thing you want is these rocket launchers on the side hitting your bombardiers. I left that one because Bullet's going to be taken into that area, so he's going to keep this guy pretty much okay. I do a reflare here to get the bombardiers on the left because Bullet's going to be taken over to the right. And plus, that's going to keep them out of the range of this laser for the most part if the laser focuses on Bullet. And I'm just keeping the laser shocked anyway, dropping med kits down here, making sure they don't get taken out by the mines, and then I'm trying to just keep taunting over on the right, and then keep the laser down and just letting the bombardiers do their thing. So I was a little late on my early taunts. That's why Bullet got pretty low on health, but I did enough to take that out. And then I've got all these critters over here taking out the rocket launcher, and that's going to get taken out. So could have been a little smoother, but still, you know, an okay time. If someone is really good on offense, that's going to lose because you need to get over 2 minutes. But and then I almost got about 20 stars. He took about 134 remaining, but I saw he was legendary too, so I figured I needed to go fast. And all the legendary 2 people have beaten me in like 220 remaining, so I figured I'd give Seekers a try, and I didn't do it. But he actually screwed up and left and finished with only a minute 35, which if I'd done my usual drop, I would have won. So that one hurt quite a bit. That would have helped getting the legendary. But just a quicker video. I just wanted to show you guys the different bases that I'm seeing and then how to attack them efficiently or mostly efficiently. Don't have any Bullet examples because I've been using Kavan, but hope this helps. It's definitely a grind right now, but the troop damage and troop health were a big help for me today. So hoping to get into Legendary still today, but if it's tomorrow, it's okay as well. So hope this helps, and good luck with the rest of the season. May or may not make a video by the time it ends. So good luck to everyone, and I hope y'all finish where you want. All right, take care, y'all.